It was another day of the Roblox Squid Games, but this time I was tired of losing, so I decided to hire myself a group of bodyguards to help me get the victory royale. Here we have Lean the femboy, Tuesday the gunslinger, Asher the emo, and finally the investigator. With this group of fellers that I was paying 10 cents an hour, there was no way I would lose in the Squid Games. The game began, and I quickly started to hightail my way to the finish line, but there was already a damn skellywag attempting to sabotage me, so I sicked my bodyguards to go deal with him. And not only did they smack him to the floor with a pocket of sand, but they pushed him away to eat a hail of bullets. And anyone else who also got in my way met the same fate. The game of Dalgona had begun, and I got me the crispy-licious triangle cookie, so I easily beat it in less than 5 seconds with zero difficulty. I then went over to chill with the squad in the women's bathroom as we awaited for the purge to begin. With everyone now being thirsty for blood, I was soon attacked by a madman, so I had no choice but to defend myself at the expense of one of my guards. It was complete chaos all over, and my secret agents started dropping like flies. I paid good money to hire them only for them to die like this. Anyways, I successfully managed to survive the carnage, and 2 of my bodyguards magically resurrected. The selection for the next game then arrived, and of course I chose hide and seek like a big boy, and started doing my ritual dance in order to become a seeker, and naturally I had become one. I then found the first player to become my sacrifice and triple teamed him until his final breath. But obviously one soul wasn't enough to satisfy my feral urges, so I went around looking for my next prey. I then found a player hiding like a rat behind a pillar. But look at this goddamn horseradish. Even though I had slashed the player point blank, he somehow managed to not take any damage and started running away from me. I went to chase after him, but a flock of like 7 seekers came out of nowhere and began jumping the poor guy. Anyways, we were now in the glass bridge, and just like the countless other times I've reiterated it, this was still indeed my domain. The game began, and I was already up to my mischievous acts attempting to drop other players back into God's embrace. But as I kept trying to get other players eliminated, I had accidentally got one of my bodyguards killed. Maybe I wasn't the one in danger, but I am the danger. Out of the 4 creamer guards we had in the beginning, only one had survived, and it was now time for the mingle game. The first round began, and we were breezing through the game like a piece of cake. We had easily survived 2 entire rounds, but like always, it's that damn 3rd round that gets me. We needed to get into a room of 4, but the other players had already locked themselves in a room. It was over for us, so we had no choice but to accept our fate. But